What's going on, my gente? This is the undisputed, never duplicated City Style Boxing coming at you with another video. Alright, so yesterday I did the Bivol versus Zurdo fight. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do the Triple G Canelo Part 3 fight. Um, so let's go ahead and get into this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Canelo Triple G Part 1 fight first. Then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Part 2, and uh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Triple G his last fight to see how the fights kind of changed and the momentum and where the fighters are at as of now. Mostly Triple G. Um, we know where Canelo's at right now. He's still fighting at a high level, so I'm not worried about Canelo. We're gonna go ahead and dissect Triple G. So in this fight, this is Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez Part 1. So in this, I feel like in this fight, Canelo Alvarez was fighting backwards. He was doing a lot of counter punching. Triple G was pushing the fight forward, and that's why a lot of people thought that Triple G won this fight. I wouldn't disagree if you went the way the fight went, which was a draw, or if you had Triple G winning. Either way, I wouldn't disagree. But we're gonna go ahead and start this video right now to see Triple G pushing forward and kind of taking it to Canelo. Here we go.
Protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
So right off the back, you see Canelo going backwards and Triple G, going forward, being aggressive with the jab and then getting off first. Like I said, Canelo did a lot of backpedaling and counter punching. This was still a very competitive fight. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought that Canelo won this one, but like I said, I wouldn't get mad at you if you thought Triple G won, or if it was a draw, or if you thought Canelo won. It was a very good competitive fight. See, there you still have Triple G coming forward, throwing that jab, coming with hooks. Um, and Canelo, here you got Canelo right here, just using his movement, beautiful movements. That's one of the things that is very underestimated by Canelo is his movement, his waist movement, his just his amazing ability to make his opponent miss. So here you got that was another thing that in the first fight, Canelo was on the ropes a lot. And in the it's all about the judges, especially if you ain't gonna knock out your opponent, you wanna make the judges seem like you were in control of the fight. And I think that Triple G, since he was being aggressive, pushing the fight, the first fight, that's what that's why the judges gave it a draw. Um, but what I was looking at when I was watching this fight was that right there. Canelo uses defense and counter punch. So I guess it just depends what you were watching in this fight. But we're gonna go ahead and stop this video right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to part two and see the difference there. I mean, in this fight right here, as you can see, I mean, Triple G is still on top of his fight game. He's coming forward. He's not getting tired, and he's just solid. So we'll go ahead and stop this one and go to the next fight. Canelo Triple G Part Two. I gotta emphasize that in this fight, um, you could you could tell that Canelo was being more aggressive. He was pushing forward, so that's what we want to look at. It was kind of like the fighters were reversed. Triple G was doing a lot of counter punching. He was doing a lot of moving back, and Canelo was the aggressive fighter on this fight. Here we go.
They didn't face off until the weigh-in. Purposely stay away from each other.
So there you see Canelo throwing that uppercut he's famous for, taking people out with. Triple G and Abel Sanchez were begging for Canelo to fight like a Mexican style, and he obliged them. So like I said, you see that Canelo's moving forward. He's coming forward, throwing punches, moving Triple G backwards. I'm gonna go ahead and move this a bit forward. Look at them punches that Canelo was hitting Triple G with. We're in the eighth round right here, and it's at in this round it's a war. It's a war of attrition, and I think that Canelo won the war of attrition in this fight. Very nice jab by Triple G. I mean, you got to give it to Triple G though, man. He's not gonna stop coming. But I just think that Canelo was more aggressive this fight. So here we go, the 10th round. You had Triple G coming with punches, but then Canelo would come back with 2, 3 more punches. He was just busier, like right there. You had Triple G, hit him with 2 uppercuts, and then Canelo came with 4 or 5 punches. And then look, that right there, that's what Canelo's doing a lot of. Look, making a miss. That's a beautiful defense. Sometimes I think that in this fight, people were counting missed punches. They weren't really looking at Canelo's defense. So as you can see in this fight, Canelo was pushing forward. Triple G was fighting off his back foot. Canelo was beating him to the punch. Triple G would throw 2, 3 punches, and Canelo would come back with 4 or 5. So now we're gonna go ahead and look at Triple G's last fight, and you're gonna see the difference. These 2 fights right here might have taken a lot out of Triple G. There were some tough fights. Canelo Alvarez is at the top of his game right now, man. He even looks stronger than what he does in this fight. His body looks bigger. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this fight off and go to the next one. back. This is gonna be Triple G versus Murata. In this fight, what I want y'all to look at is Triple G. He looks slower. A lot of times Murata is beating him to the punch, and just Triple G's he doesn't look the same. Here we go. Look at the big shots that Triple G's getting hit with. Here we go right here. Look at that jab, man. Usually that jab will be shotgunish, you know, from Triple G. This guy's pretty big, man. So you know, I mean, you can't really say that he ain't that good, but I think that the old Triple G would have taken him out. So he gave Triple G hell, man. You know, there should have been a fight that Triple G should have taken him out within 5 rounds. You could tell by Triple G's face at the end of the fight that he had been in a war. So you're talking about Triple G Canelo 1, Triple G Canelo 3, you know, and then this fight. These were some tough fights for Triple G, and you know, it at his age, you know, it had to have taken something out of him. So here's a Triple G winning the belts. At the end of the fight, you know, he showed his opponent a lot of respect. Put his coat on and everything on his opponent. You know, Triple G is very respectful. But there were the highlights of that fight. You know, Triple G just didn't look the same. His punch output wasn't the same. You know, his jab wasn't the same. So, but we're gonna see, man, this coming fight, what Triple G's gonna do, how he's gonna respond. We'll see. In my opinion, I think that Canelo Alvarez is gonna knock him out. I say maybe 8th, 9th round, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this video, and I'll see you in a bit. So there you have it, guys. That was 2 fights. Triple G against Canelo, and then the last one was Triple G against Murata. Like I said before, that's, you know, this is 3 tough fights. Not only 3 tough fights, but Triple G has, you know, had fights like with Gabe Rosado, where you know, that was a tough fight for Triple G, and the only reason they stopped that fight was because of a cut. And Gabe Rosado in that fight had his moments. So Triple G has had some hard fights. You know, you can't beat Father Time. You know, at his age, he's in his 40s already. This last fight, his punch output slowed down. He wasn't as twitchy as he used to be. You know, he took punishment. His face showed it. And I just think that Canelo Alvarez, you know, with his youth, he's still in his prime, is going to take advantage of Triple G, and he's going to send him into retirement. But yeah, guys, remember, go to www.CityStyleBoxing.com. Also, like and subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, leave a comment down there, and I'll do more. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to do Ryan Garcia's fight with his opponent, and I'll go ahead and break that down. As I get more equipment, guys, my videos will get better. It's just gonna take me a little bit of time, but I appreciate y'all guys for everything. Thank you. Peace.